Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Morning Teas. I'm somewhat semi-solo today. I got ditched by leadership today, except for Enigma and Murdoch. They're here.
Of course, we would never ditch you, Jack. Come on.
Never.
I've heard that before. So chat, for those who are new, don't know what the hell you just walked into, you don't know what Morning Tea is, welcome. Morning Tea is a, think of it like a town hall or like a big meeting that we hold every 2 weeks. We give updates and all the things that's going on from leadership directly to you guys, so you know what's been happening in DI and you can, hear what's coming up. All right, so it's seriously a lot of updates. I'm so excited, and mostly thank you everyone. I'll start off with the raffle this morning. You guys have definitely seen the raffle that has been going in announcements. So we're still bug testing it. There's a reason why it was a 1 rep raffle. But once we have it well oiled out, I cannot wait to frickin' raffle off one of these bad boys. Have any of you guys used a Quest 2 yet? This? It's so damn good, man.
Personally, I've not, but I've heard great things about it.
Alright, so all that rep that you earned being active, here's your chance to win a VR set with it. Alright? Quest 2 is damn good, guys. Like, it's probably the best VR set ever released. It has really high quality screens. It's great. Alright, so important things, alright? In the last 2 weeks, we held this big community vote, as you guys would remember. Thank you for nearly 600 of you voting on this. If you didn't vote on this, please try and get on these polls. They're very important to us in leadership, right? I mean, a lot of the results, they were very eye-opening for leadership. So we take this feedback extremely seriously. I wanted to know what you guys as the members, your trust in this poll. So one of the questions I asked down here is, I believe leadership will do nothing with the results of this vote. And wow, 1 in 4 of you said that's true. All right, so I mean, it tells me that you didn't have a lot of faith that we would fix things. But that's not true, guys. I take this extremely serious. We only do them about this size about 4 times a year, once a quarter, and it's like your best way to tell me and everyone else what you think of DI, right? So I definitely have some things taken away from here. Some of the big ones that stood out to me is the leader has communicated a vision that motivates me. I need to work on that. I need to sort of realign and focus and build out a new vision for next year and going forward. I understand that that's on me to fix. I'm glad to see that mostly people have good offices and people that help them. I'm also really glad to see that most of you are happy to be here. And the ones that weren't happy, I hope that after the changes we're rolling out, you will become happy as well. There's definitely some key takeaways here throughout this poll that we really took very seriously. The reputation system is a very big one of that. What's the other big one? I feel like DI is a safe and toxicity-free place. 15% of you said no, right? That's a lot. That's, like you can see on the right, that's 89 people. That to me was very alarming, and I take that quite seriously. So we are aggressively continuing to, we don't have zero tolerance for toxicity or anything like that in DI. It's a very difficult area to be toxicity free, mainly because in gaming in general, many of you guys in chat would surely know, being in other discords and other playing with people online, like how toxic the gaming world actually is. Like Enigma and Murdoch, have you come across toxicity quite frequently playing games?
No, not at all.
Come on, Murdoch.
Every game we all sing Kumbaya together. No, it's a problem.
Pretty much
It's
every
absolutely a
session,
problem.
actually.
Guys, Murdoch plays like, what do you play? Oh, Banjo. Of course, it's all good. There's no toxic people playing Banjo, and that's fair. I understand. What about you, Enigma?
Pretty much every session I play, I run into toxic people. Not every game, but every session.
Yeah, so this is quite, in every game there's some level of toxicity, and so we are working really hard to just get rid of it as because we don't stand for it. We have a lot of people in DI who work really hard to ensure it's necessarily free, and will continue to do so. Yeah, a couple other key things that we are looking to improve on is events. I'll get to that in a second, but that stood out to me. Like, I want to make sure that the quality and quantity of events we have is great and that they're interesting, they're not grindy. And also voice channels, right? I'm comfortable joining voice channels. A lot of you said you're not comfortable joining a voice channel, and that's, I understand. I mean, I would feel the same if I was a member and I see people in the channel and they didn't invite me to join them. I'll be like, should I join? Should I not join? So we're trying to fix that and make it more open to let you guys know that you can in fact join, and you should. Obviously, criticism. I feel like I'm able to express any concerns without retribution. A lot of people, you feel like you don't feel safe expressing yourself. All right. We're taking that very seriously too. I don't want you to feel like you can't express your opinion. You certainly can. We continue to work on making what, I think what people often make the mistake of in this one is knowing what is considered constructive and helpful criticism and concerns, and what is just flaming, right, and being toxic. So one is allowed, one is not allowed, and I think because it's not clear which one is which, sometimes people feel like, I don't know if I'm going to put my opinion because I don't want to get retribution. So we are making it more clear, the guidelines of if you want to help and improve things, there's going to be a nice easy guide for you. Leadership went away. We looked at every single one of these questions. We analyzed every aspect of it, and we reached a plan that we're going to push through next month and the month after, right? The PAX Auxilium, which is just piece of support, really. That's what it translates to. But it's one of the biggest changes we've had since 2018. Anyone who's been here for Plan Z would remember that this is probably on the same level of change. It's huge. It's a cultural shift, and it's already started among officers. Professional, we want DI to be easier to get in and hang around in without reducing the quality of our events or anything like that, We are making initiation super easier, and making it more streamlined and professional. One of the key reasons is we're switching just to using the term associate member, because, we don't want initiate can be misconstrued as something it's not a nice word, right? So we're changing that. We're streamlining and simplifying our rules, like the 150 rep for everybody. Doesn't matter if you're an associate member or you're probation, doesn't matter what you're doing. We are setting the bar to be equal. And most importantly, guys, a lot of people come to DI not understanding what DI is expecting from them. So this is massive. We added questions to the associate application to let them know the time of commitment up front. Now, a lot of people don't. When you say to someone, you need to get 150 rep. If I said that to you and you didn't know what DI was, would you even know what 150 rep is? We're changing a lot of things in DI. We want to make it very, very professional for you, easy, without removing activity requirements, right? DI only succeeds if everyone is active and puts effort in. We're not a casual Discord group. We are a much more motivated and active group with bigger ambitions. So we just want to be more clear about that. So when people join, they know, hey, I'm in a sort of, high performance sports team, essentially. I'm going to be expected to put effort in. We're going to be doing more. And that's very, very important.
Yep. Keeping the activity up is super key. The changes to graduation to just require the 150 rep during the cohort month is part of that. So we're shifting away from the sort of, we want you to prove your activity by going above and beyond during your initiation time. So, or now associate membership time. It's going to take me a second to get used to that. It's been a while since we changed that. Yeah, so we're removing that. We just want the base 150 rep from everyone, and that's just the baseline, and you can get that a million different ways: opening the forums, being active on Discord, events is the main thing, recruiting if you're in a staff position, stuff like that.
It won't change early graduation requirements. Nope, that stays the same for everyone.
Yep. Early grad is staying exactly the same. Oh, and probation. Probation will also be reduced to the standard 150 rep a month. So basically, if you drop down to probation, it is now literally a second chance. It's just get up to the baseline and you're good. That's it. Just like everyone else.
These changes will revolutionize DI, guys. One exciting one I'm excited to roll out as well is we're going to reward great event hosts, right? They're going to get more rep for the more attendees they get and the longer in advance that their events are posted. So we're going to encourage people to hold more unique and interesting events, and the more people that turn up to those events because they're fun, the more those will be rewarded. That's going to be a big change, and we're really excited to roll that out as well.
That would be super key. That'll be super key.
In summary, we're getting rid of old and outdated rules and policies. That's it. We're making this easy for you to understand, to be more like, we're deleting pages and pages out of our wiki, making it simpler. We're making DI like more professional, streamlined, and we're focusing on the players and the people and you. Guys, these changes are focused on you. This is not for me. It's not for Murdoch. It's not for Enigma. It's for you.
It's definitely not for us. It's more
And you
work.
guys, you all directly influenced these changes. Your feedback here was the key behind driving these changes. Critical.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I wanted to be very clear to you guys that your feedback is what drives change.
Yeah. And that community vote is a great representation of constructive criticism.
So
there are questions in there that are, like, if there is a problem, like, you can answer and say, oh, yes, and point out, yes, there is a problem, and get, 200 people to say, yes, there is a problem. And then stuff like this happens. The PAX Auxilium.
Yep.
Major
So guys,
change does happen.
yep. And honestly, that's how the org should run, and we're going to continue running it this way. And I want anyone to know that if you are worried that this might hurt DI or anything like that, it's not, because you know what? We're not keeping it a secret that we require a time commitment. DI is not for people who are casual. We do require about 10 to 15 hours a month of commitment from people, right, to succeed here. But for most gamers, that shouldn't be a problem. I know many gamers play, several hours of games a week, so 10 to 15 hours a month, I think, is quite achievable, unless you're like super, super busy. But that's fair. Oh, and a couple more things, guys. We are revamping our rep. We're going to bring a rep store, all right? A reputation store is coming out in January, guys. Our reputation store is coming out in January. You guys have been saying that, hey, where's the rep? What do I do with the rep, right? So, something that Faceit, anyone familiar with Faceit? Anyone seen the Faceit store? We're modeling a lot of our store off the Faceit store, like similar to them, right? Your rep, whilst we may, I don't know if we're gonna have skins, right? But we'll definitely have like game codes for you to get games. We're gonna have hardware. You'll be able to use your rep to get a gaming laptop. Like, you see how, I mean, I know Faceit has a region locked store, so like I know depending which region you're logging into, you can see mice or whatever, but yeah, so they have things in here. Another thing that they have is like Steam gift cards, right? That's a thing. You'll be able to get Steam gift cards, chat, with your rep. This is seriously, this is where we're going. This is what we're being rolled out in January. Your rep is not going to be useless. It's a very massive change. Very, very, very massive change. The thing that's really important about this ties into is also the Vanguard updates that will be coming as of next week. Being Guardian, for example, will give you a rep multiplier. So we're working on that this weekend, the leadership team. But essentially what that means is if a Guardian goes to an event, a normal person might get 10 rep for an event, but a Guardian might get like a rep multiplier for that event, so they get more, right? And this store will skew in favor of Vanguard, but at the same time, even if you're not a Vanguard, you'll still be able to earn, like, you can still grind your way to get gift cards, game keys, and other things as well. So it's going to be very, very similar to this. But chat, I'm really excited to roll this out. It's massive. It's very massive.
Yeah, some of the stuff is not going to come until January 1st, just because of the sheer, like, size of the changes that we're making. But some of the stuff that we're pushing that's live literally in 3 days. Yeah, all of the stuff regarding initiation is live, so everyone, there will be a message to every initiate that goes out on December 1st with these changes and what the changes are and the new requirements. but explaining everything, and we'll also be doing that in LM, just messaging everyone, just to make sure that everyone's on the same page. But this will apply to the December cohort. This isn't something we're saving for January. This is like live in 3 days. So,
Guys, yep, and chat, I'm really excited to be. You are in DI right now at the best time. You are here at the best time.
without a doubt. Yep.
All right.
Without a doubt.
I have 2 other updates. Chat, we are getting another official team in a couple of days. DI's second official team is coming.
Let's go. Let's go.
Guys, it's a Rocket League team. Getting a Rocket League team, an official Rocket League team for EU.
Yes.
I'm still looking for Overwatch, Counter-Strike NA, Rocket League NA, League, Rainbow, Apex. 16 teams, chat. 16 official teams. Oh, and the second guys. The second thing, and this is very exciting as well, but I can't say too much yet, is I made an offer to buy the first DI lounge in real life on Monday. I made an offer, which means it's getting very real. So we're gonna have our first real life premises chat. DI lounge, gaming lounge. The first one will be in Seattle, USA. Chat, having a gaming lounge is such a significant step forward. Our first physical presence. Like, we will have a place for teams to train.
With all the changes going on, are you still going to pay attention to the roadmap? Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
1000%. It's where changes are brought up, as well as the community vote.
In the rep store, can we buy Guardian, Ranger, or Sentinel damage? I don't know yet, Sir Seven. We're still working on it. Is there a competitive R6 team? We have many competitive Rainbow Six teams. Alpaca, My Guns. If any of them are interested in being the official team, please reach out to MyFu. Anyone from any game who's interested in being an official DI team, please reach out to MyFu or Wolfrag. Solo, I agree with that. Can we make it so associates cannot be in a leadership role? I like that call out. It'll be certainly something that I'll bring up tomorrow at the leadership meeting. Thank you for that call out.
That is a good idea.
All right, so I'm giving you the heads up now. This is just a rep giveaway, but don't miss out for the Oculus Rift, the Oculus Quest 2 giveaway. And the last requirement is you need to be at morning tea. So we will draw it at the next morning tea. If you're not there, you also won't get it. So you have to be at the morning tea. All right, I'll leave it there. I think the raffle should be over soon. It is. Chat, it is. It's over. Pog. So this raffle page, guys, bookmark it. This is what we're going to be using as well when we run our raffles. And you can enter more than once, and depending on how many times you enter, it tells you what your odds are of winning. So Ryden is the favorite. He has a 12%. Ryden, you bought 800 tickets for 1,000 rep giveaway, dude. You spent 800 rep to win 1,000, dude, and you only have a 12% chance of doing that. That's per peg. But if you win, then it's all good.
But if he doesn't,
watch someone win with like
all the people,
chance.
everyone here with like one ticket have a 0.02% chance. Maybe they'll win.
Watch it be one of them.
A lot of changes are happening. We do care about what you have to say and what your feedback is. Like, more than most places that you'll be in, you will not have a leadership that's disengaged and takes it so seriously. Like, everything you say and write, we take very seriously because we want to make sure that you're having fun. If you're not having fun here, we're not doing our jobs right. That's what DI is in the end, right? It's to have fun. You need to have fun here. So, and we're not perfect. Even when we roll out these changes, I know there'll be other things that come up that we need to fix and improve. And I'm eagerly awaiting more of your feedback.
Yep. Oh, speaking of feedback, we're going to be launching a new associate feedback form or thread that's completely private, so that only associates and LM leadership can view it. We're not sure exactly how it's going to take form, maybe a Google form, maybe a private thread somewhere, but if you have feedback about your division, constructive criticism, all that stuff, we can just funnel it into one place, and every single bit of feedback will be read. So either by me or Kana, Toxie, Eskimo, anyone who's on the LM leadership team. So we're taking that stuff very, very seriously. I think, Jackal, you sent out a mass message about that just a couple days ago, which, we want more of that, because if we don't have the data behind it, we can't make these changes. And this community vote was a great example of there being actual data that we can oh, okay, there's a problem, now we can change it.
Yeah, I'm redrawing. It's not here. Raiden! Oh, the favorite. The favorite one.
Imagine.
Wow.
Raiden, you better say something.
Raiden better be in chat. He just bet 800 rep on
He's there. I see him. Yeah, he's there. He's there. He's in chat. Raiden
Okay.
Poggers. Good job, Raiden.
God.
Good job. Good job. Hey, this is bet paid off, chat. You bet 800 to win 1,000. Good job. I'll issue you a rep after morning tea, and then next time, guys, tune in for next morning tea when we're giving away DI shirts and that Oculus Quest 2 VR gaming headset. All right. Don't miss out. You have to be present. If you're not present at the next morning tea, you cannot win it. So make sure you're there. All right, chat. We're heading off. Keep being awesome. Stay active. And let's make DI awesome next year. I'll see you all in 2 weeks for that exciting raffle draw. Remember, don't be on probation. Make sure you've graduated if you're an associate / initiate. And make sure you're not on a way. Alright? You have to be a full member in good standing to be able to win a raffle. So, see you then.
Alright. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
Yeah.
In the US.
Agreed.